I'm going to create a new Photoshop page. We're going to say new. And again, I'm going to select paper size. I'm going to change the resolution to 72 and create. Now we have a new page. This is our background. What we are going to do now is create a fashion outfit with shoes and accessories and everything. And for that, I'm going to go to my Pinterest again. Let me go to Pinterest here. And I'll go to my boards. I'm actually going to work with this. So I want to have that hat. I want to have the jewelry. I want to have the shoes. And I want to create an outfit like this. So what I'm going to do is, again, come here, copy image, go back to Photoshop and say file new, clipboard, create, and then edit, copy, paste. I'm going to go back to Pinterest and select a top, shoes, glasses. Okay, so I'm going to use this one again. One other thing you can do is, instead of copying the image and pasting it this way, you can also save that picture on your computer as a JPEG file, and then you can go to File, Open, and you can open that file. Now, the difference between the two is when you say open, it actually doesn't create that as a separate layer. It will be on top of the background. So you will still have just one layer here, and you will have that picture on top of that. So copying and pasting it this way makes it a little bit easier to manipulate things later on. Okay, I want to get this jewelry, copy image. And it's so much easier to just copy and paste it here instead of saving the file and then going through all of that. You know what, let's just use these shoes this time because we used the other ones before. Okay, I think we have enough. So with the lasso tool, I want to select this skirt. So first, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to start selecting. Okay, it's not a perfect selection, and I'm trying to get most of it. Okay, so I'm going to use this skirt. Okay. Now I can copy this and go back to our background and paste it. Now we have a skirt. Now, whatever we want to use, of course, you can see that it's not perfect. So you can zoom into this and then still use the lasso, and you can just select these sections here and delete. And that will get rid of those imperfections. And whenever you want to get out of that, you always deselect and delete. Select. I'm going to clean this part up a little bit. It actually turns out it's not as easy to work with a mouse in here. I'm also going to clean up this section here and delete. And I'm going to do that and delete. Deselect. Oh, and we have the legs here. So let's just get rid of the legs. Delete. Delete. Okay. You can always make it more perfect. So it's up to you. So we have the skirt. I'm going to zoom out of this a little bit. And now I want to put a top. I want to put shoes, and I want to put a couple other things. So let's just go to a top. Let's just try this sweater. Now, instead of using the lasso tool, I'm going to use the magnetic lasso tool. And magnetic lasso tool actually senses the color, so you can make a selection a lot easier. So as you just go over, it kind of just selects it by itself. So you see how here. So you don't have to have a very steady hand for this one. You can actually go around, and it just kind of moves your lines at the right places. Okay. Now I have this. Okay. Now I have this. I'm going to copy and go here and paste it. Okay. Let's move this up. Okay. This down. Move this up. All right, so we have that. Since it's white on the edges, it really doesn't have a lot of errors, so we're good. Now I'm going to grab the glosses, and the glosses, we can use the lasso tool, but we can also use the quick selection because that's so much easier. We can do the object selection here and select the glosses, copy, and paste it here. So with the lasso tool, another thing you can do is polygonal lasso tool. So polygonal lasso tool actually kind of goes around, but what you do is you have to just release your hand every time you get to a corner. And then you can get the shape a little bit better. So you can do it this way. Come here, create corners. So every time I release my hand, it just creates another corner. And this one is perfect for things that have corners. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to copy this, paste it here, bring it here. And I can always move it and make it a whole lot smaller and put it wherever I want it to be. Okay. Okay. So of course, you can also move things around. You can create smaller pieces. You can copy and paste this and duplicate and put it like this. So we have a fashion outfit. Now on the background, if you want to create a color on the background, we can select this color again, do the bucket fill, and fill the background like this. Now you will see the errors a little bit better, and we can always go to Lasso and try to fix that. Okay, now you see I can't delete it because I was doing it on the background layer. Now I need to be on the layer that I am working on. So this is the layer I'm working on, okay? Now, if I say delete, it will delete it. And it, as you can see, it's not going to delete the green in the background because this is the background. And then I can select this part here and delete. And let's do deselect. I can see that I couldn't get all of that white. Delete that. do one more time here. Delete that. Okay. So I think it's a whole lot better now. And we can zoom out of this and you have a fashion selection. So you can arrange them in different ways, but what you have to do again is go to save, save as, and you save it on your file or you save it on the cloud, and make sure you go into fashion exercises. This is 3 fashion outfits, and you save it here, and you're done with 3.